I bought hot dogs, cereal, and milk and bread, and that was it. And I lived off that. Like cereal in the morning, hot dogs at night. Simple. I'm fed. I'm straight. You feel me? And I used to basically live off that every day. So
got it out of the mud, I had no car, no place. Yeah, and it's amazing. Yeah, getting paper. Yeah, doing what I love. Yeah.
Here. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy rarekiqs, man. We are in the field. You know what I'm saying? We at the mall right now. We just getting some work done. You know what I'm saying? Ate some lunch. Now we got a sneaker meetup pulling up on us, so we gonna try and grab some Jordans, a quick little pair, some used Jordan 6s. We agreed to like 90 bucks. We gonna meet them outside, so let's go.
Yeah.
You care if I record this for my YouTube? Huh? You care if I record this for my YouTube?
I don't really care, to be honest with you.
Let's bring it over here.
Man, this basically clean, man. You know this. I barely wear it.
It's true. You didn't have any other Jordans you looking to sell?
I have a few though, but I'm not gonna let my other ones go for that price.
Oh, okay.
You can see how they're not bad. They clean, you know. You can see that.
They clean. You gotta clean the bottoms. And
that's all you gotta do. They're not like, you see right here. It's not like I wear them a lot of times. You see that?
Yeah. That's cool. Alright, you do 90 for these.
You can check the box and everything.
20, 40, 90. Appreciate you, dog.
All right, bro. Yep.
Alright, so look. We just grab these little quick. See, look. Some quick Jordans, y'all. Nothing too crazy.
You selling Sean Kingston?
So no cap. I got these for $90. Pay his asking price was like 170. 170. So Jordan found this dude on OfferUp. That's a quick example. Spend 90 and make $60 for this. Y'all see how quick that took? That was easy, you know what I'm saying? We've been at the mall getting some other work done, but like we was about to leave and we just like shit. Had dude pull up, boom. 5 minutes, bought the shoe. These finna go at the store, sell them for $150. Quick $60 profit, size 10. I think they pretty clean. I ain't gonna waste no time cleaning these. I mean, this is some shit like this. Could get these off with a hard, brush, but I think I'm gonna be able to sell these pretty easy without all that. So let's see, good deal. Let's go back to the car. We about to record some other videos, just some like I'm gonna just give some advice, like reseller advice type stuff. So this video, I know this video is short, but it was a quick ass meetup. So you know what I'm saying? We
can add it in there.
Huh?
Advice and then slash with meetup, with shoe meetup. Make the video a bit longer.
I guess we could.
Yeah. All
right, I'll answer a question. When I get back to the car, I'll answer a question and then we'll just answer that now or whatever.
Yep.
Talk to y'all now. Alright, so basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna watch this video that I posted that was saying basically that I'd address some topics that you guys want me to talk about, and I would just talk to y'all about it, you know what I'm saying, in terms of reselling or growing your business or anything like that. So let's go back to the video. Read some of these comments. I'm gonna just pick a random one. Actually, you pick one, Jordan. You pick one and just ask me, bro.
Okay.
Because I don't want it to seem like I'm targeting a certain question.
Yeah, I see.
Really don't give a fuck. We don't got all day, though.
My bad. Trying to find a good question. Sorry, I wasn't prepared. My bad, boss. Oh, it's a good one. Right here by him. Him says, how do you spend your profit? As in, how do you determine what money goes to bills, groceries, etc.? How do you manage your money?
Alright, so how should I? You know what, actually I'm gonna answer it two ways. I'm gonna answer it how I started, like how I used to manage my money when I was aiming to be able to afford an apartment and a car. That's what this there, because it changed a little bit, but basically it grew, but it changed a little bit. So how I used to manage my money at first, this is when I was living with my sisters, you know what I'm saying, living on her couch. So I wasn't paying for rent or nothing like that. I was helping her pay some utilities, and I was just, that was it. I had my car, I had a Mustang that I had bought cash, so I didn't have a car note or anything like that. I didn't have no bills, but I was preparing to be able to pay for a better car and my own apartment and everything and all the stuff that comes with it. So when I was doing that, so I first started like really just grinding and stuff and working my ass off with this reselling shit. It's like, I honestly didn't save anything and I didn't spend anything unless it was on shoes. Like, you can watch my How to Make a Living Reselling video first, my first episode of that, and you see when I went to my old job and talked to, or my first episode, went to go talk to my friend Avery at my old job, and even he said that he knew, like, if he invited me anywhere, I wasn't spending any money at all. Like, I just wasn't gonna do it. My mind was so focused on building a brand and building, you know, my inventory and just success, that type of thing, that I just wasn't willing to spend any money on that. I was talking to my girlfriend the other day about how I used to be back when she used to be like, yeah, I remember, you know, her first birthday, she thought she was gonna have to pay for herself when we went to the movie. She said she was already prepared to buy her own movie ticket and pay for everything on her birthday for both of us, because I was not spending any money. I was not taking my girlfriend out. I was not taking myself out. I was literally, like, she was just saying, she said that when we went to Walmart, I bought the same thing every time. I bought hot dogs, cereal, and milk, and bread, and that was it. And I lived off that. I was like, cereal in the morning, hot dogs at night. Simple. I'm fed. I'm straight, you feel me? And I used to basically live off that every day. So I didn't spend any of my profit on food. And I wore the same thing every day, plus slides, so didn't spend any money on clothes or nothing like that. I didn't do anything fun, because reselling was fun to me, and, you know what I'm saying, buying shoes and selling shoes was fun to me, so that's what I spent all my money on. So basically, while I was trying to grow my business, before I had like a 6-figure reselling company, like, it wasn't like that. Like, before, when I'm just really starting from the bottom and just like only working with $1,000, you know, I didn't spend or save $1. Like, I literally did not save $1. Like, every dollar I made got reinvested into the business, and was whatever I needed to buy. I was buying setups to take better pictures. I was buying these plastic shrink wraps so I could shrink wrap the shoes to make them look better when I took the pictures. All this stuff I was buying, bro, was just straight investing into the business. Yeah, I didn't even buying sneaker shelves and stuff like that I would buy, but other than that, I was strictly spending money on sneakers. So my mindset was like that, how you're saying, like, how much do I save, how much of the profit do I save, blah blah blah. Every dollar I made was reinvested, and it was like a lifestyle thing. So I didn't split up my finances to a way like, oh, I spend this amount of my profit, or like, oh, I can have this amount to spend and this amount. I didn't do that. I was just strictly reinvesting every single dollar. So think about that. If you freaking do anything else, like if you play video games and you spend money on video games, or if you spend money going out with friends, or even like I would go out with friends and just sit there because I knew I was eating them hot dogs that I had bought at the crib. So I was literally like, I was literally not spending money when I would go to the taco shop with friends and just literally sit there and just talk to them and just chill, which was fine with me. I was happy. I wasn't putting myself through nothing. I mean, I was already at rock bottom low key at the time, so like it just didn't feel that bad to me. But I was just, I don't know, I was motivated, so I was just like, shit, yeah, y'all know I'm not buying no tacos. Sometimes my friends would be like, I'll buy you a taco, bro. Like, shit, I appreciate it. And they knew what I was doing too, so it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I used to do my finances back then, and that made my growth like low-key insane. And I was messing up a lot back then. Like I was accidentally buying fakes and getting scammed and not knowing who to shop with. Like all this crazy shit happened and making bad purchases, impulse purchases. But all that shit happened and I was still able to grow because I literally reinvested every single dollar. So losses didn't hurt as bad because I wasn't really wasting money or putting money into anything else but the sneaker business, you know? And then fast forward to now. Now obviously we drive a nice car, you know what I'm saying? My house I feel like is pretty nice, especially for my age. So I have a lot of bills to pay. I probably have like $5,000 worth of monthly expenses, you know what I'm saying? And that's a lot to be 21. And I want to say, I don't know if it's more than that. Probably like 4.5 to 5,000 in monthly expenses. Honestly, I don't even be paying that much attention now. Everything is on auto pay. My shit gets paid. I know that, you know what I'm saying?
And they get that bread.
But look, even now with those expenses like that, like my mindset is changed, but it's also the same too, because I don't set an amount that I allow myself to spend on like dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't set an amount to do that. I literally don't spend, like, you know how much, y'all know I'm addicted to getting tattoos. I love tattoos. I have not been getting no tattoos because I'm not spending the bread on it. I just don't spend my money like that. You know, I just don't do it. So like all the stuff that I would buy now is like, I spend whatever is the lowest possible I can spend on anything. I spend that. And like food, I don't really worry too much about food because my YouTube money kind of can pay for my food for the month and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So like that I'm lucky too. So now I eat a little better, you know, so I take my girl nice places because I've made it to a point where like I could do that now. Before I wasn't doing that, but if you don't really make bread, I wouldn't even say that's like something you should do because there's not really no point. It's just a waste of money. Even now I think it's a waste of money, but I do it because I told my girl when I was broke as fuck and she was with me and she would drive me to the post office to drop off my shoes and I didn't have no car, and I told her I wasn't taking her out to eat anywhere and blah, 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 blah. I told her that once I made enough money to get myself in a crib and stuff like that and that I was straight, I would take her out. So that's the only, trust me, I could live that same way again. I could go back to hot dogs. I don't have to eat out all the time. That shit is not nothing. But I made that promise to her, and even now I told her like, yo, I've been spoiling you a lot recently, so I'm gonna kind of slow down on that. But I made that promise to her. No, for real, I made that promise to her. And like, so I'm not gonna come up here and tell y'all like, yeah, I got 5,000 a month expenses and I don't even see my bills, and then not take her out to eat to nice places. So that's the only reason why I take her to nice places now, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna chill on that too a little bit, cause that shit do be taxed, you know what I'm saying? But in terms of just like buying, like I'm saying, I don't put aside an amount for me to spend. 'Cause I'm not trying to allow myself to spend money on myself just to do it. I do it if I feel like I mentally feel like I earned it, then I'll spend some money on myself, you know what I'm saying? So like right now, to give you an example, right now I'm working on 2 things that I need to get up before I do anything else to my car or I get any more tattoos. And that is, I need my website up and running and selling shoes through my website and shipping international, and I need my clothing brand up and running. So I'm not gonna show you right now, but like I'm working on my clothing brand, Blessed Beyond Measure, and my shirts, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be some smooth shirts. They're gonna say blessed on it. I ain't gonna talk too much about it, but they're gonna be smooth. And I've been making clothing designs like every other day, pretty consistent on it. So now, you know, that's what I'm working towards. And when I reach that goal and I have shirts being sold and I have shoes being sold on my website international, that's when I'll reward myself with something like a tattoo, or you know what I'm saying, or do something to my car, like customize my car a little bit. But the amount that I make monthly, I never take. I've gone months without buying anything for my car, like any tattoos. And those are the things I want. That's the thing that I would say would be like me just spending something that's not shoe related and not something I'm looking to sell, just something for myself. I'm not doing that just to do it, and I'm not doing that monthly just because I can. So my mindset is still kind of the same, where all the profit I get, I look at that and only see money for shoes. I don't see money for nothing else. I see money for shoes, and I mentally make note of money to pay Jordan, just to send him money, because other than that, I'm not like, I don't have no expenses that I need to do other than like my bare necessities to live. Make sure I pay Jordan some money, and then just everything else goes back into shoes. And that's how I look at it. So I don't split that up like that for me to have money to spend on myself. And I'm not telling nobody else what to do, but shit, you asked me how to, what do you say, how to, you know, how to split your profit up or something to money that you could spend and money that you should save. Is that what he asked? How to split your profit up, right? I
thought he said, just pull it up real quick. I forgot what he said, to be honest. Damn, I was so into it.
How do you spend your profit? How do you determine what money goes to bills, groceries, etc.?
Yeah.
all my money goes to sneakers. Whatever has to go to bills, groceries, and you know what I'm saying, that it goes there because it has to. I don't give myself amounts. I spend as least as possible. But in terms of spending my profit, I don't spend it. I just invest it. And the bills and groceries, the determining what money goes to bills and groceries, whatever bills you got to pay, you keep it at the lowest possible you can and you just pay it. But the rest of that money is just straight sneakers money, you know what I'm saying? For me. Oh yeah, see, he asked how do you manage your money. So that's how I do it. And one thing I would say that I do different now that I didn't do then is I didn't save $1. I invested all of it. So now I have savings accounts now. And I have it auto set up through an app called what that bit called?
Auto Saver?
No, it's called
Saver
Digit.
Auto?
It's called Digit.
Oh.
I don't know what auto saver is, but it sounds like it does the same shit.
I just made that shit.
Oh, you just made it? Well, I use Digit, but that's literally what it is. It's an auto saver. Like it literally, every time I spend my money, anytime I spend money on my card or something, it automatically saves money and puts it in an account for me. So I have a bank account where it's just like I just save money in that account, and then I have like I have random boxes in my house that I just put money in all the time. Like I walk around with cash on me. I just don't, if I'm walking around with cash on me and I spend some of it and I got a little bit of change left over, throw it in the box and I just forget about it and keep using the money I already have. And I didn't do that before because I reinvested every single dollar. But now, since like I couldn't possibly spend how much I have in a day, because I mean if I did, I'd probably buy some dumb shit. There's no way I could spend it smart in a day. So I just always have money to toss into different boxes. And when you start making more money, like when you've seen like, you know, 10, 20, 30K type shit, then you need to start thinking about doing stuff like that, because it's like, you should, if you're seeing that much money, that means you got enough to pay your bills for sure. Like you can save money and not worry about rent being, you know, not being paid or something like that. So I do that now. Nothing crazy, but just like I said, I just put different boxes and I'm just filling up boxes with cash. And for the next 2 years, I'll have boxes full of cash that I, you know, have been saving over the years. And then, like when I want to do something, like I might have a box that is like, oh, this is my tattoo money. When I feel like I did something, like I set a goal for myself and I reached that goal, then maybe I'll reward myself by taking like $300 out of my tattoo box and going to get some tattoos or something like that. But for the most part, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm not someone that I don't have to buy materialistic shit to be happy. Like I'm not gonna spend my, like I could go to Gucci and Louis and ball out in front of, and just to flex in front of people or something, just show them like, oh yeah, I'm young, you know what I'm saying, give me that jacket, give me that belt, just to do it. But I wouldn't even be happy after that. All I really care about doing is selling shoes and playing basketball. Those are the only two things that make me happy. So it's easy as hell for me to sell, I mean not to sell, it's easy as hell for me to not worry about spending money on everything. It's easy as hell for me to save everything basically, because it's like, what am I gonna be spending it for? The money is just, I just rather buy shoes with it. And then, you know what I'm saying, just keep growing that slowly but surely. And then basketball, it's free to play basketball. I mean, I pay monthly for our memberships, but I get to play. It still feels free. It's like what, 30 a month? That's a gym, that's a personal fitness investment. That's one bill that I chose to do, but I see that as like a necessity. Like that's my personal fitness. Like I'm trying to get in shape. I want to be the best version of myself. So that's just an investment for that. But other than that, yeah, like I said, priority number one is to save and reinvest everything, and everything else comes after that. Bills are necessities. Necessities get paid, and I don't really feel like I have to set aside money for that right now. I just know it's gonna come out the account. It'll be okay, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, everything else I could really live without. I reward myself when I feel like I earned it, but if I don't truly feel like I earned it, I'm not gonna just keep splurging and just because it's, what am I splurging for, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, hope that helps, you know what I'm saying? That's the best way I can answer it. That's just the honest truth, you know what I mean? That's how I manage my money. I wish I could give you like, oh, I take this percentage for this and that, but I don't take no percentages. I don't care about that. But yeah, I don't split up anything in any specific percentages. Just save, reinvest. Really, I'm not gonna lie, I low-key, opposite priority. Low-key, I reinvest first, and then save, and then save again, and then earn a reward, and then reward yourself every now and then, because we got to reward. You know, we're all human, you know what I'm saying? You see, I got the black rims on my car, you know, I had to, you know, it was my birthday gift to myself, you feel me? But we don't gotta do that shit all the time, man, you know? Like I said, like, my phone, I just got a new phone because I got a free upgrade. Y'all seen on my videos, I had the cracked ass screen, but it's like, I could have been got a new phone. I was just not paying for that shit. Like I said, that's the mindset. That's how I am with literally everything, you know what I'm saying? So, that's how I manage my money, man. Appreciate y'all for watching, man. Stay tuned for more videos. Signing out.
Out of town, never saw her before. Told her, baby, we don't got that long. Listen, it's not my city show.